It is very easy to see how these adorable, mischievous looking faces could have captured the hearts of so many people as they starred in hit TV and movie productions in the 1990s. But what has been really hard to grasp is how the Olsen twins managed to create a borderline cultic following in fashion through their design house, The Row. What are they doing over there to be able to rake in up to $200 million in sales per year? In this video, I'll be talking about Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's personal styles and how they impacted the founding of the design house, The Row. I'll also be talking about why people genuinely love to shop with this brand. And as usual, for those of us who don't have The Row money, but do want the Row look, the Row aesthetic, I have some more affordable alternatives to share with you. For those of us who've been around since at least the 1980s, 1990s, we have seen Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's style evolution right in front of our eyes. The twins started their acting careers when they were less than a year old. They starred in the hit TV series Full House, and they've made many guest appearances in other hit TV series, and they've starred in multiple movies. As kids, showing up to premieres and events, they would often be styled by their parents or professional stylists. They'd be seen wearing whatever was on trend, whatever was appropriate for their age, and a lot of times they were made to wear identical clothing. Maybe they would change the color every now and then, but they really honed in on appeasing the audience with their twin identities. However, it was when they got into their late teens, early 20s that we started to see them showing up to red carpet events in completely different styles of outfits, completely different colors, completely different aesthetics. They were starting to express themselves individually through their fashion. And somehow they always seemed to complement each other. It was in those late teen years and early 20s that we really saw them experimenting with their fashion. They went through several phases. We saw them do the classic bohemian, their gothic phase, and then there was a bobo, otherwise known as the bourgeoisie bohemian. Then they entered this period where they just started to wear a lot of chic, understated, elegant type of fashion that we've now come today to term as quiet luxury. And they've essentially settled here for the last decade or so. The Row is not the Olsen twins' first soiree with fashion. As with any popular TV star or public personality, they have done multiple collaborations with big department stores like Walmart, JCPenney, and Kohl's. And through those experiences, their own personal style evolutions, and their formal education in photography and architecture, they were able to found the brand The Row in 2006. Yes, it's well over a decade old. The hype is new, but the brand is not. While Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen initially never wanted to be the face of their brand, they eventually became the brand's biggest selling point. People truly loved their style. If we go to the brand's website and look in their About the Brand section, you will find a succinct, straight to the point statement on what the brand offers. They use words like classic, timeless, simplistic, elegant, precise tailoring, and no amount of money spent on models could have brought this point across more than the Olsen twins themselves. They are the living embodiment of the fashion that this brand offers. The premise of the seemingly overly simplistic designs is essentially comfort, which the Olsen twins themselves have noted is the biggest fashion faux pas, to be uncomfortable in your clothing. So they've strived to make functional pieces with natural fabrics like cotton, silk, linen, all sorts of wool, high quality cashmere. They have a lot of pieces which they've essentially termed elevated basics. It's been alleged that the idea for the Row stemmed from the desire for the Olsen twins to get a high quality basic white tee. And they did, in fact, carry through on their promise by making a lot of elevated basics that people would definitely want to invest their money in because they would get their money's worth through everyday wear. Paying close attention to the designs, we see a lot of loose fitting yet structured designs. They have a lot of oversized jackets, free flowing loose tops, pants, wide legged jeans. We see designs with a lot of solid, classic colors, again, playing into the easy, effortless styling. The designs are very versatile. They are not specific. They can easily be mixed, matched, worn on multiple occasions. We have seen people wearing the Row for daily wear, court attendances, work, fashion events, dinners, nights out. And what's also unique about them is that they transcend seasons. You could purchase one particular item from the row and wear it through several different seasons, and it comfortably transitions. All you have to do is add or subtract outerwear, accessories, and you literally have something that is a timeless, classic, worthwhile investment piece. And speaking of accessories, the accessories by the row, especially their handbags, are a huge hit amongst celebrities. Olsen twins are notorious for their big bag energy. They always have very functional, huge bags that they use. Their bags often look battered and worn. I want to call it well loved. And the designs of the bags that they do offer at the row carry on the same premise: functional bags that are timeless classics that transcend all trends. The shoes they offer, I want to say, are more minimalistic, simplistic, and functional than aesthetically pleasing. But I could really appreciate the architectural, structural element that is put into the designs. And if you love something like this, you will definitely love these shoes. And I think the design of the shoes is where they really put a little bit of fun element into it, a little bit of quirkiness, because they've always played up their shoes, even throughout the years as they've gone through different style evolutions. They've always done something different with their shoes. And though the shoes are in those classic, solid, understated colors, the designs are very interesting. They also have accessories like belts, hats, beanies, and again, minimalistic, simplistic, functional. Another big element of the Olsen Twins styles that we've seen seeped into the designs of the row is that of monochrome. They are very big on monochromatic looks. They love their all black, all white, all brown, all beige. They love all neutral, minimalistic, monochromatic look. What do people really have to say about the brand? Why do people love the row? These items are expensive. The most affordable item offered by the row is a $220 pair of socks. And then we have the basic white tees, some of them with very childish designs like this one, that cost $500 full retail, not on sale. And yes, they do go on sale. However, majority of the items are in the thousands of dollars per pieces. So why are people buying these things? Well, simply put, they've delivered on the promise. They have been able to consistently offer people items that are made of the highest quality materials. They have impeccable, precise tailoring, like they said. People laud them for delivering on the promise of comfortable, easy to wear, easy to style, elevated basics that you would want to wear every single day and will last you for years. Additionally, I think they've grown to be super popular because they offer that if you know experience. The quiet luxury effect that is essentially on trend right now. People love to feel superior. And if they have the opportunity to express their superiority through their fashion, they're going to take it. And I think that is why a lot of people are now buying into the row and why it's become so popular, even though it has been around for well over a decade. Another reason why I think people love the row and why it's become so popular is because it is essentially advertised by celebrities. Now, I don't know if that is their marketing strategy or if they even have a marketing strategy, but most of us, our exposure to the row, or my exposure to the row fashion, essentially is seeing it being worn by celebrities. Unlike other high end, popular luxury brands who have relied essentially on heavy influencer marketing in the last few years to get their products across to the public, the row has really come to light to a lot of people because they're worn by celebrities. And most celebrities that wear the row are those people who are unproblematic and just have a very clean, chic aesthetic. They've essentially presented the brand to us as classic, timeless, trendless luxury. Because seeing these items on celebrities, especially when they're on their downtime, when they're off the clock, it makes people genuinely believe that this is what they wear on a daily basis. They're wearing high quality items, and therefore we should be able to invest in these items and expect the same results: chic, comfort, effortless, lifelong quality, which had always been the intention for the Olsen twins for the brand The Row. Now, clearly, those prices are very expensive for a lot of people, and you, like myself, may actually want to purchase an item from The Row or at least have a similar aesthetic. You don't have to spend full price. As I mentioned before, they do have sales and you can get some of their items for less than three to some of them under $100. You can also find them on the resale market. I've seen several items on the Real Real, Poshmark, Vestiaire Collective. It would definitely be worthwhile looking into those avenues, especially if you're into sustainable fashion practices. Now, this is a moment you've been waiting for. If you want the real aesthetic, but you don't want to spend the real money and you don't want to shop pre loved, you want brand new items for yourself that are also going to last you for a decent amount of time, still good quality items, these are the brands that you should look to. The first brands that come to my mind when I think of the real like fashion is Uniqlo. Uniqlo and Everlane. These two brands are known for their elevated basics and they're extremely affordable. They have some amazing products, great quality materials, very, very comfortable. I own a few pieces from Uniqlo and I will continue to go back to them. Their basic white tees are costing less than $15. You don't have to spend the $550 at the row. You could get the same vibe, the same energy, the same feel and texture and look from Uniqlo. And Everlane, as I mentioned before, is pretty similar. Secondly, these two brands I've already mentioned before in my video on Quiet Luxury. If you haven't watched it, it will be in the description below. And remember to subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos like this. These are Vince and Theory. They essentially have the same aesthetic as a row, the same solid, classic looking colors, chic, simplistic designs, but their prices are more in mid range and they're noted to be in department stores like Nordstrom, Bloomingdale, Neiman Marcus, and they do go on sale. So you can definitely get items for less than $100 that's giving you the same exact look as the row. Another set I want to group together is Zara, Mango, and Oakenfort. Yes, we know they offer much more trendy designs, but you can see a curation of items that are really chic, classic, minimalistic, and modern, much like the row. And we know the prices are much, much more affordable. I want to also mention Rag and Bone. I think Rag and Bone is a little bit more on the casual side, but I did find these pair of sandals that look very similar to a set that I've seen on the website by The Row. Rag and Bone is also very affordable, found in department stores and always go on sale. Two I want to mention is Banana Republic and H&M. These are probably the most affordable on this list that you could easily purchase into to get the real aesthetic, especially for this summer. We know that this type of elegant, classic, chic vibe is on for the summer. You do not have to miss out because you don't have the money or you don't want to dedicate that amount of money to the real items. You can still get the same style, you can still get the same feel, you can still get the same vibe by shopping at these popular places. I would love to take this moment to acknowledge my amazing viewer who took the time out to comment on my previous video and request this video, this deep dive into the Olsen Twins and the row. And I appreciate you for viewing my channel. I appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you. We're at 360 in 6 months. It warms my heart. I welcome you to support this channel by hitting the subscribe button to get more videos like this. Here are some other videos that you could watch. Until my next one, stay fashionably well and in good health.